Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. And for you new viewers, thanks so much for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. Now today we have the G-Shock CasiOak Earth Tone Color Series. And this is model number GA2110ET-8A. And guys, Casio has already stopped production of this model. I was shocked. Let's check this thing out. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like this or any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I do get a very, very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. Now, this is the new outer watch box and inner watch tin that you're gonna be getting with this kind of price point of Casio watch, or sorry, G-Shock watch. It's kind of like a camo gray. I like it, man. It looks pretty cool. There you go, there's the back right there. All right, let's open this thing up. Of course, you get the 5611 module manual right there, international warranty card, and I think I had the sticker over here somewhere too, the tag, I mean. There's your tag right there. All right, let's go ahead and bring the watch out here, get all this other stuff out of the way. And I actually learned on G Central that they have stopped production of this, man. I was like, what? I mean, it's only been in production for like 2 months, man, even, maybe even less than that. So it's really popular. Of course, all of these CasiOaks are super popular, as y'all already know. I like this one because it's got the positive display. It's got the monochrome gray look to it. I really wanted to check one of these out, and I'm so glad I got this one. I just love it. Extremely legible. As everybody knows, G-Shock has been doing these negative displays for the past few years. I find them incredibly hard to read. Yeah, they look cool. They look, high tech, but gosh darn it, they're hard as heck to read. So I'm glad I got this one in a positive display. And I got it, I think for like 110 bucks. I believe it reads Jewelers. But if I can find a link for Amazon, I'll put that in the description field so you can check it out on Amazon. I'm not quite sure if they even have a link. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, check out also Reed's Jewelers too if you want to see if you can get one from Reed's. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. As usual, I'll go ahead and tell you all the 7 specs you need to know. I'll put the rest of the specs down there in the description field for you. So you're looking at a 45.4 millimeter resin case with like a carbon core guard structure inside. Basically, that's like a reinforcement. It's 11.8 millimeters thick, which means it's the thinnest G-Shock currently on the market. It's 48.5 millimeters lug to lug. It's on a 19 millimeter resin strap. You can swap these straps out, by the way. It's 200 meters water resistant, which is 660 feet. You got the 5611 movement with roughly about a 3-year battery life on it. You get a mineral crystal and a whole bunch of other specs that I'll put down there in the description field for you. So man, I love the way this watch looks. Again, I love that monochrome look. I love the positive LCD display. It's even got excellent lume on the hands, which Casio is not really known for. You've got a dual LED. It just wears incredibly well, incredibly good looking, incredibly cheap. 110 bucks, man, you can't beat it. Slimmest G-Shock on the market. It's just a win-win all the way around with this watch. I love this thing. Simple modes. It doesn't have some of the, doesn't have Bluetooth. It's not solar powered, which would be really sweet if this thing was ever solar powered. It doesn't have all of the, the bells and whistles that some of the higher end G-Shocks do. All right, guys. First of all, if you want to see what time zone you're in, go ahead and press up here at 10 o'clock. I'm on the East Coast, so it's going to show NYC. That's what I've set it to. And if you always want to display the digital time in conjunction with the analog hands, just press down here at about 4 o'clock. So right there it shows at 7:04. It'll always display this time if you want to. It'll also always display the seconds no matter what mode you're in. If you want to see the date all the time, press down there at 4 o'clock again. Now it shows the date right there. The rest of the features and functions are really simple, guys. Here's your mode button. There's your world time. It's showing Adelaide, Australia right now. There's your stopwatch. I'll go ahead and demonstrate. Start. And then reset is up here. There you go. Press it again. You got your timer. I think this is up to a 24-hour timer, I believe. One of, I think, 4 alarms. Right now it's got the signal alarm on, which means every hour is going to beep. Let's go ahead and cycle through that. There's 1 alarm, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 alarms. And then, of course, the signal alarm right there. And now you're back in regular time. Of course, you got your day function over there at 9 o'clock. A nice analog hand. I mean, a real simple watch, again, compared to some of the other G-Shocks you can buy. I do wish it was solar powered. That would be fantastic. Not a big deal. I think this is only one of 2 G-Shocks or Casios that I have that are actually battery powered. I just prefer solar watches because you never have to worry about changing out a battery. But guys, that's really been about it for this one. I mean, honestly, there's not too much to tell you about it. Again, it's not super complicated. It just fits real well. It's, you know, it got a great price point at it. Let me show you this real quick. If these hands are ever in the way of the digital display, just go ahead and press the light button and hold and then press the mode button and the hands will move out of the way. There you go. And then press any button to send them back. There you go. And of course, this gets its CasiOak nickname from the real famous Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. You know, got the octagonal case right there. So that's where it gets its nickname. And man, this thing is super, super popular. And I see why. I mean, excellent price point, just enough features. You know, do you really need all that other stuff? I mean, do you really need like Bluetooth and stuff? And I've got a couple of the G-Shocks that have Bluetooth. I never use the Bluetooth function. That's just me. But man, just a great, great watch. Let me go ahead and try it on real quick. And then I'll give you a Lume shot. Man, this thing feels great. I don't know what it is. I think it's the lugs, because the lugs taper down pretty fast. It just looks really cool, man. Just a good looking watch. All right, let's go ahead and kill the studio light, kill the monitor, give you a Lume shot. Now this doesn't have an auto LED. Again, this isn't one of the more expensive G-Shocks. There's the Neobrite on the hands. Really impressed with the Lume on this thing. And of course, you got the regular double LED up here. When I say double LED, one LED illuminates the dial and the other one backlights that LCD display. Really, really nice watch. Love the price too. 110 bucks for this one, man. At least that's what I paid for it. Now, there's a couple other models that are like $200. That's just because they're super rare. There's like one Japan version that's all blacked out. Why you would pay over $100, you know, $100 premium for just a different colorway is a little bit silly to me personally. But I guess, you know, people that want that totally blacked out Japan model, that JDM version, you know, hey, you know, it's up to you. Do what you want to do. So guys, that's been about it for this one. I definitely appreciate you joining me on my first review of 2021. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field so you can head on over to Amazon and pick this up if I can find it on Amazon. If not, head on over to Reed's. A few other places still have them, but like I said, G Central says that these have stopped production. So if you want one of these, get it while you can. I would highly recommend you do that because they're just going to skyrocket in price, man. They're going to go up like crazy. As usual, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. And I will see you on the next review, which is really going to be only in like 2 or 3 days. All right, talk to y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.